We were not screaming for Megan, I promise. We were screaming, there may gan somebody in the chat that we didn't want to see.
No, you know what? I was calling Megan. Oh, Megan.
She was screaming my name, babe.
Uh-oh. Let me just slowly back out of this one. It was not me, Popular. It was not me. Oh, he doesn't even know what we're talking about, Meg.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, we're not talking about nothing, Popular. Nothing at all.
We're behaving ourselves.
We were talking about how good that pizza was that your wife just cooked for your daughter. It turned out almost perfect.
I'm gonna be ready to go.
All right, let's go on with the show. I'm back.
Okay, if you're gonna leave the chat again, girl, you need to fix it so somebody can, do something. So we ain't gotta get in trouble by that manager.
What was I not good enough for you, Breezy? I thought
Girl,
I did a pretty good job.
You did a great job, girl. Great. All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
Good night, Popular Demand.
Good night, babe.
Good night, Betsy.
Bando Court. What's up, sis?
I know, and Smash, both of y'all, stop. This is not anything you all did. I mean, just don't keep apologizing because you all are not at fault. I'll let you go now.
Okay, sis, thank you. Yeah, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Again, this is not something that I'm not gonna drag Petty. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hop on the bandwagon of hate for Petty. None of that shit. I'm just gonna.
We all say we told you so on the count of 3.
Nobody's gonna be blocked for supporting him and being over here. Y'all figure out where to go. I'm out at everybody just so they didn't catch no heat off of it. It's okay, y'all. I'm okay. When I tell y'all this, y'all have seen this happen 4 times now. Y'all seen it happen with Monster. Y'all seen it happen with Moonbeam. Y'all seen it happen with Queen, and y'all seen it happen with Petty now. So I'm cool. Yeah, I'm still respect Petty. I looked at him. I looked at him like a brother till an hour ago. So I ain't got no beef with him. And everything that I stood up for him for, I'm still gonna stand up for him now because that's some shit that I truly believe. It's not me being on a bandwagon. I literally stood up for him. Then I'm gonna stand up for him now. Yeah, and it definitely hurts. I'm never gonna act like, hey, bitch, I'm not hurt. I'm hurt. So at the end of the day, shit happens. I done been through a lot in life. Shit happens. No matter how much you love somebody, they don't have to love you back the same way. So yes, court is still going on, I believe, at 9 Eastern, so it's 8 o'clock Central. I will be back here. I'd probably need to take a shot. It's gonna be Lala. Lala is going to Bando Court on Messy Top. Thank you. I love y'all. I know I'm loved. We're gonna be on here. We're coming back here. We're coming back to the shoe. We're going back to the 30, so in an hour. Okay. I'm gonna be back 7:30. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna be back 7:30. I'm gonna take me a shot or two. Not Nick said I got 9 toes. Just there 9 toes with you. I appreciate you, Nick. I appreciate all y'all for real. I really do. I just wanted to come on and tell y'all
I'll rewind it and listen. You guys take notes. Court's coming up sometime.
Yes, I love y'all. Come back. See y'all later. Bye. Okay. Be bombarded with messages because I hate that I don't be responding back to y'all. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's just hurtful when something like this happens to you, when you ride hard for somebody. I I don't want to hear a fuck thing that Cassandra got to say, and really,
I
wanna
don't.
hear
I don't know
that
nothing
Lydia
about
said
where they
this
go.
week, 'cause
Where
she
they
reached out
sit
to me
at.
and had a conversation with me, but he chose not
Oh,
to.
is she?
So I
Should
really
we
don't
stream
even
her
care
really
what to have
fast?
conversations with her. I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. Rock with y'all.
Where's it at? What is it about? Where do I go?
Y'all.
Let me go pick up that at really fast. Kevin the Comics. Okay,
TikTok.
let's see.
You should be opening doors. You should be
I don't see anybody live under that. Is there
opening doors. You should be kissing babies and shit like that, right?
it's
And if I don't hear from you in a certain amount of time, I'm calling the 50 and I'm gonna get the wild. I want you to
see nobody else. I see myself looking at the
Bando Court. Okay, I need an app because when I type in Kevin, when I type that name in, nothing's coming up. I'm getting Kevin the Comic 3. Let's see if I hit that live button. Oh wait, I think I got it. It's Kev the Comic. Oh yeah, there she be.
You called her friend. You got order. You called her friends with ammunition. You called her order. You called her friends with ammunition.
Friends with aggression. Friends with your address. My client is afraid for her life.
You're mad.
Did you subject her here to this district attorney's office? You let them drag her through the mud. She is terrified, Your Honor. My client's coward. She is mad. She is scared.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
It's a coward.
May I say something?
Your Majesty, she's a coward.
Am I gonna be in contempt of court? Because
She's been
you won't address me.
Her with friends with ammunition did her the other day.
Friends with ammunition. We like to address the court.
Friends with aim.
I don't give a fuck.
That is one galaxy.
Y'all gonna leave this court broke. Y'all gonna leave this court broke. All these fines.
Is it my turn to present, Your Honor?
The only person
Excuse me. Order. If Nosy can ever finish, we could have been halfway through this case by now. But every time Nosy gets around to her summation of her line of questions, she gets cut off. She gets run over. She gets cut over.
clock in, Judge. Your Honor.
What? No.
Your
What? No. Order. Right now, we need to allow the DJ's office to get through the presentation of their case, get to the defense of this, and we can move this case on to the jury. But if the DA's office can't even articulate without being interrupted with these false, fake objections, I'm starting to think that y'all are just trying to stall for time in this court with these fake objections. Nosy bystander, please continue presenting your case and your line of question to the litigant, so that we can get to the other side of this case and we can move this on to the jury.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty, and I understand that you're getting quite frustrated in between sips of cognac, and so I appreciate you defending. Thank you very much. Okay.
It's not cognac. This court drinks Crown. Court drinks Crown.
Object.
Object one more time.
What in the fuckery did you guys send me to?
Thank you very much, Judge. And yes, let me correct myself. The Crown, not the cognac. Okay, so Lala, you stated that in your recollection memory, you do believe that the attorney had received your letter, even if it is in opposition of what FWA has submitted to the courts, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so now that the question of whether the letter had actually made it to the judge or to the to the lawyer is up in question, let's go back. So you said you were a part of the escape room with Miss Nitra. Were you close with Nitra specifically, or were you just close with the escape room in and of itself?
I was close with Nitra.
Okay. And the escape room for the jury members watching below, the escape room was pre-FOE, so it was just another name for a group of members.
Correct.
Okay. And so you were close with Nitra, close enough to get her phone number?
Assistant DA Nosy, I feel like these questions are a violation of my constitutional right because it is my constitutional right to be able to plead the fifth.
Okay. So you were close enough to Miss Nitra to have her phone number. Okay. And
Allegations. You're speculating. Not allowed.
Escape room, any physical events, or were they all virtual?
Again, this is a violation of my constitutional rights because I'm choosing to plead the fifth.
Is there a reason as to why you're choosing to plead the fifth, other than a violation of your constitutional rights?
It's a violation of my constitutional rights.
Do you remember the time where you broke separate from from the escape room and Miss Nitra?
Yes.
Oh, when was that?
I don't have a timeline, but
Was it this year?
no.
Was it last year?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Then why go to court, Lala? If you're not gonna speak, then why go to court, baby?
Any other altercations with anybody? Have you ever
Oh, poor Lala.
y'all were calling each other names? Have you ever had any of those? Have you had multiple of those type of interactions?
I have, but never with somebody who I called a friend.
Okay, so never with someone that you called a friend, but you have had those altercations, because I didn't ask you about that second part. So you have had those altercations. So you know how to defend yourself when pressed, right? So if you feel pressed in a platform, in a box or whatever, and the interaction is starting to go left, you defended yourself before, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to understand why you wouldn't defend yourself in the live, because this is what's been presented to the court. Let me present this, Nosy, and again, I know I'm the one that interrupted you this time, but I feel like this is important because this is the interaction. This is what's been presented to the court as your interaction.
Just play on me and I'll say shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of standing up for motherfucking bitches and bitch niggas, and they think I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm tired of standing up for motherfucking bitches. How often do all of your friends call you motherfucking bitches?
Absolutely not.
Have you?
None of my friends do.
Actually,
none of my friends.
Order. Have any of your other friends called you motherfucking bitches?
Absolutely not.
Have you been called motherfucking bitches by anybody else on the app?
Yes, but not my friends.
No, wait. I didn't ask you for no buts. Have you been called by motherfucking bitches or something equivalent by anybody else on the app?
Yes.
What was your response to them?
I cussed them out.
So order. If your response to them was to cuss them out, why wasn't that your response to her? I'm gonna play this again. The court is gonna play this again.
Well, Your Honor.
Just a second. The court is gonna play it again.
To let a motherfucker just play on me and I don't say shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of standing up for motherfucking bitches and bitch niggas, and they think I'm not gonna say nothing about how they treat me. Fuck all that.
So why wouldn't you respond in kind to that?
Your Honor, if you actually listen to part of the clip, I even say in the clip that sometimes it's not wise for a friendship to just go at it in the heat of the moment, because you might say something you regret and you can't take it back and you've crossed lines. So I stayed quiet in order to hopefully save our friendship and let things cool down and present her with a conversation on Tuesday morning, which in my IG messages, I did message her on Tuesday morning.
Good answer, Lala. Good answer.
Okay, go ahead, Nosy.
After that, you still considered her a friend, yet you rescinded the letter from the lawyer. Got it.
Because
From your friend.
on Tuesday morning, I messaged her and she responded, and then it was like, girl, bye. And that's what she said to me. So I was like, okay, got you.
Go ahead,
That was
Nosy.
the end of our friendship.
Go ahead, Nosy. Go ahead and pick up where you left off. Thank you for your patience. Nosy? Can somebody check on Nosy? Did she go to the bathroom?
Your Honor, can we go on to for the haters?
Go ahead, haters.
Okay, Lala, hey, how you doing? This your friend.
Jack, that's FWA. People must, if they're going to be in character, know the character that they're playing at the moment that they're playing it, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Your Honor,
This is fancy.
what kind of court is this? Where the defendant gets to address the plaintiff.
We're
Oh,
in
that's right.
Bango Court. Lala, this your friend. And I'm going to use that term loosely because you say you my friend, but yet you don't have my phone number, friend. You've been my mod for 2 years, friend. And we've been tight for 9 months, friend. And you don't have my number, friend. But yet I can tell you everything that happened on the back end, friend.
Your Honor.
What the piss is going on here?
Friend.
What?
Nosy,
And let me
Nosy,
ask
this
you
court,
something else, friend.
Nosy, this court called for you 2 minutes ago. Did you run to the bathroom or something, Nosy? Because this court called for you.
Your Honor, I was eating a cold cut sandwich, okay? I was eating a cold cut sandwich. I didn't want you to hear me chewing.
She said, I got the munchies, y'all.
Excused. Now, if Nosy is ready, can go ahead and pick up what Nosy left off.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor, and apologies for the cold. I apologize for the cold cut sandwich. It was delicious. Okay?
His Majesty bought some bologna today.
The pizza's out of the oven. Smoke alarms already went off.
The lasagna did look good. DA drop queen. The lasagna.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nosy.
So it looks as though, Lala, you are not going to answer any questions in regard to Nitra and the escape room. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Is there a reason as to why?
I feel it's irrelevant to the case and it's a violation of my constitutional rights because I choose to plead the fifth.
And is it because you had a torrid relationship with Nitra and the escape room?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Got you. So we can just surmise that it was a bad breakup. My last question in regards to Nitra and the escape room.
Object. We cannot surmise because my client pled the fifth.
Counselor, the nature of your objection, please.
The assistant district attorney.
This group be watching too much Law and Fucking Order. Some fucking personal fucking court shows. What are they called?
We cannot surmise anything as my client.
Judge fucking Judy.
So we're not going to surmise because she did not answer. Okay, thank you.
Sustained. That'll be sustained. The jury will be instructed to disregard, and that'll be stricken from the record.
Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up because I know Lala's attorney wants to interject whatever biases that she may have toward the courts. So let me just get to my last final questions. Do you see yourself ever making amends with FWA?
Absolutely not.
Do you think you were a good friend to her?
Yes, I was.
Are you a racist?
Your Honor, I object.
Overruled. The litigant will be instructed to answer the question.
And I'm going to object. Again, I object.
Overruled.
I object, Your Honor.
Overruled, counselor.
Striker.
She gonna plead the fifth.
I object, Kev.
Once again, counselor, I said overruled. Any further argument from you, this court will find you in contemptuous. I have said overruled, counselor. The litigant will be instructed to answer the question. Nosy, can you please repeat your question to the litigant?
Yes, Your Majesty. Lala, are you a racist?
No.
Do you think you are not a racist because you hung out with friends with attitude?
No.
Your Honor, I object.
This judge is getting pissed, yo. The looks on his face. I gotta show you this. This is fucking fabulous.
I object.
What is the nature?
Whether she is a racist or not is not of question here. The question is friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on.
And Your Honor, my line of questioning in regard to
Bruno, nobody want to hear that.
whether she be a racist or not is predicated on the friendship. If she is not
Reds,
a
I will
racist,
be your
then she
lawyer,
is
honey.
simply a
Absolutely.
friend to FWA.
I will
If
be
she
your
is
lawyer.
a racist, then her proximity to FWA means that she was never really a friend at all. She simply just put herself in proximity to her to spew out dog whistles while she panel rode or panel hopped or
Object.
The objection needs to come with audible articulation.
Your Honor, the Assistant District Attorney is giving testimony into the thoughts and the mindset of my client.
Or is it a conclusion?
A mindset that my client has not.
Is it or is that's just her opinion based off of the information provided?
But we're in a court of law. Opinions should not be admissible in a court of law.
These are not opinions. These are just standardized questions for the year of 2025. We don't know the nature of the friendship between a black woman
Your Honor.
and a white woman, and we must ask those questions.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I finish
I
my
object
line of
again.
questioning?
I
Objection,
object again.
Private!
I object again because we know that my client was not first friends with aggravated armed robbery. Okay?
Objection, Your
My
Honor.
client was first
Your
friends
Honor.
with Black Nitra.
This is prejudice.
Your Honor, may we submit that Nitra is even blacker than friends with
prejudicial
Nitra?
evidence
How can
against
my
me.
client be a racist when she was first friends
slandering me, Your
with
Honor.
Black Nitra? She
Your
was
Honor,
first
if
friends
I
with
may,
Black
Your Honor,
Yesterday, Your
Nitra.
Honor, if they let me finish my questions. May I finish, Your Honor?
Great. Oh my God, I was addressing the court.
I would like to increase the charges against Lala after the line of questioning from my competent DA. I would like to increase charges to she's possibly Cookie, the head of the CMD, and she killed Cornbread. I like to increase.
Order. We have a request in the comments to drop attorneys. That'll be $50 to drop an attorney. Order!
Object.
That'll be $50 to drop an attorney. PayPal.
My client's representation.
Order, private, order. It'll be $50 to drop an attorney. PayPal is in Zelle. You got Chime is $Kid Comic. It should be $100. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You want me to I'll turn the chat on.
That attorney gets to argue her case for her
Wait,
client. She gets to argue her case for her
There it
client.
goes.
These attorneys, they went to law school for this shit to fight each other in court. So if they're gonna go toe to toe, they got good arguments. We're gonna let them argue, goddammit. As long as they stay respectful in this court order, they can argue amongst each other and argue this case out. I don't mind that.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, I propose the drop fee be $100, Your Highness.
Yes, that as a matter of fact, yes, it's $100.
Yes, the judge is drinking Crown.
That's an attorney. But it's $100. Yes, with the court
Who
has
are they
had.
trying to drop? Because I seen Jaw Dropper say, I got that.
I don't know which one they're trying to drop.
I think it's Lala's attorney they're trying to drop.
Oh, got you.
May I finish, Your Majesty?
You may, Counselor.
Your Majesty, will you address my request, please?
What is your request, please?
That they stop calling me names.
Okay.
Where is cornbread, Lala? We want to know where is cornbread. Where is his body eating?
I don't know.
Where is the box, Lala? We know that you're cooking. This is new information. You are cooking, Lala. We did not know that you had a vendetta toward Nitra.
Oh,
DA, let me, may I please finish my questions?
Go ahead, Nosy.
Thank you. And thank you, DA. We will get back to the cookie crumble in a minute, okay? So, Lala, are you a racist? You stated no, correct?
correct.
You shared a close proximity to Nitra, which you do not have to answer questions to, and FWA, who you are answering questions to. Are there any other Black women who were the platform holders that you drew a close relationship to?
Not close in the proximity that I was with FWA or Nature. No.
But were there others though?
Yes.
Can you name them?
I'll name 50-year-old grandma.
Pleading the fifth.
Okay. Were there any
Is that her flexing?
who were platform?
Fucking Candace is so fucking funny.
And can you name a few for the courts?
Sorry, guys.
Is there a reason as to why?
Violation of my constitutional rights.
Okay. So you, other than these two Black women, you stated you were close in proximation, right? Maybe not back end close or phone number or IG close, but you shared a closeness to other Black women and white women across the app, correct?
That is correct.
Cowboy hat.
Those women.
Yes.
How many?
It was actually a group of women that I fell out for it with, and it was 3. Then they were YT.
They were white? Okay. Can you tell us why?
I don't really want to talk about it because the lady that I had a falling out with is deceased, and I don't really
I can respect that. Is your fallout with FWA, is this retaliatory?
No. I'm just gonna tell my side of the story.
hesitated. Because it seems retaliatory to me, right? It doesn't, and I'm just keeping it a buck. It seems retaliatory to me. It doesn't seem like it came from
Is retaliatory a word?
right, or where you might have had an epiphany about something, or you slept on it and woke up with this thought on your mind type thing. It sounds to me like
We're going to the office so that I could put you guys down. My arms are. Give me 1 second.
and like you said, the way that
Okay, I'm just making sure. It just kind of didn't really sound right. Hey, little stink! Don't you laugh at me, all right? I was just asking. It just didn't sound right at first. It sounded like he was doing a lot.
Live because it's really nobody's business. I've talked to a friend about it, and I have been struggling with it. I've been very conflicted about it. I've been very conflicted on how to support
Mark
her.
my words, Sarah. That first clip you were talking about the way he spoke.
To figure out how do I continue to be her friend and be a friend to her when I feel like I'm getting shaded and disrespected and little girled a lot. And it was so much so that I felt like I was even being pocket watched in her lives, not by her, but by other supporters. And it was just
I was pocket watched if you weren't a gifter though. Because you said you gift, but
right
you weren't.
Prior to the court date, I was a gifter, and when she would battle, I would gift her as well. Prior to all of this,
And what magnitude? Wait, hang tight, because you're talking a little fast for me. Because now I'm starting to have questions. And what magnitude were like you? Because you got those that are gifters, but they not noticeable gifters, if that makes sense.
That
but
makes
you got
perfect sense.
you got those that are gifters that like that right there. See that CFB shit.
Right.
So in what when you say you're a gifter, that's where I'm I'm trying to.
I mean, I have sent her money guns. I sent her money gun one time. I sent her cash apps prior to this as well. That would total about $50 or $55, I do believe. Not much, but just to like a little, hey, go grab yourself lunch. Hey, thinking about you, things like that. I even sent her one in lieu of gifts because I couldn't recharge, so I sent her one in lieu of gifts. So that sort of thing. I did send her. I mean, the gifts varied, so I don't have a total of it, but I mean, they varied in size.
Other than this, have you and FWA had any other fallouts, disagreements, arguments, any type of nothing?
No, never to this magnitude. We have had conversations where we have agreed to disagree, and we have had conversations that have been tough, but it has never been to this point. No.
Has she ever confronted you or talked to you about using the nigger word and all that other stuff? She ever talked? Y'all ever have those kind of conversations?
Yeah, I don't use that word, so yes. I mean, we have had those conversations.
You don't use that word anymore, or you never used that word? Which one?
I don't use that word at all. I don't. We have actually had that conversation, like, because we have had the conversation of words that white people should not use. I mean, that was actually a topic in a live one day. So,
but it's your testimony in this here courtroom that in front of Judge Bando, in the Bando court, that you never used the N-word, never in arguments, black bitches, that type of shit. You never done all that?
I mean, I've probably called
to me
I've called somebody a BLK bitch. I don't even think I've never. No, I come up with other words.
To me, that goes to like the nature of your friendship. To me, that will go to the nature of the friendship. So that's why I'm asking the question. I think that's important. Not that it occurred here, but I do think that
her and I never called each other bitches and hoes and none of that. Like, it never got to the degree. Like, there was always that respect there, right? We never.
Megan, can I see his handle? I want to see his tick lead.
So even though we would have tough conversations and hard conversations, we never got to that point. And when she got to that point the other day, sometimes there's just no coming back from it.
And did you feel? Well, I have another question.
Go ahead.
When you hear the term "lick back," what do you think that means, Lala?
Revenge. When you say lick back, I think about revenge.
And is that what you were doing in this instance, getting your lick back by pulling the letter from the lawyer?
No, I'm not putting my name on something that when you treat me like that, I'm not. You can call it a lick back, you can call it revenge, you can call it whatever you want to, but I'm not attaching my name to something when somebody's gonna call me fake ass bitches and an unloyal friend and say I like to be abused and assaulted. I mean, all that shit. I'm not gonna do that.
Now, my next
because that goes against the letter that I wrote. Right. I experienced that firsthand, so that goes against the letter I wrote, and I, in good consciousness, cannot submit that letter under good consciousness.
Got you.
But Lala, hold on. Assistant DA, one quick question. But Lala, you seen her act that way with other people, so that's her character. You wrote a character letter for a lady who you seen got out of character with other people, but it only changed when your feelings for her or towards her only changed how you felt about her character when she did it towards you. But that's something that she has had character on this side of TikTok forever since she's been here. So why would that change her character? That has always been her character, just not how she addressed you. But it's always been her character.
Let me rebuttal that.
Let's get private. Let's get private and for the haters. Let's get private and for the haters. Excuse me, FWA.
Oh, he's made like $300 tonight so far.
Wait, do what, honey?
He's made like $300 so far.
Oh, has he?
The bitches and whatever you said, the N word I called you didn't stick out. Come on, let's be for real about this. Out of all the words, if you play the clip again, at the end, I called you an N. And that's not something that's going to stick out to you. Let's not play these games here. And that's because you're familiar with that word. Because it's been plenty of people that come up on my platform and accuse you of saying those words.
But let me interject.
But haters call you one.
FWA, let's keep it clear.
In Lala's defense, nobody has solid proof of that.
FWA, you don't come in here with clean hands. You come in here with hands as dirty as a mud dauber. You understand me? This court is not.
That's because I roll with that dirt.
This court is not bamboozled by your theatrics. You have another case pending in another jurisdiction here where you're accused of a heinous act. You've been accused of doing a heinous act in another courtroom. So don't come into this courtroom, FWA, like you got clean hands.
It's in your room.
You're no better than her. If Lala has done all of this stuff, then what have you done, huh, FWA?
I sat there and allowed.
What kind of order? What kind of friend have you been, huh? What kind of friend have you been, FWA? Have you gifted her?
Your Honor, please.
Have you helped her?
Your Honor, the Crown is.
Have you contributed to her? Order.
Lock the door.
Have you helped her? Have you helped her build her platform?
Yes, I did.
No, what this court witnessed is you losing your temper because you thought you were going to be losing some money. Order in this court.
Yes,
you
sir.
thought that just because Lala was starting her own platform, that she was going to take away supporters from you. That's what this court is seeing.
No,
it smells of jealousy, FWA.
Your Majesty. Your Honor, please let me respond to the court, Your Honor.
FWA, get used to saying you want your car.
I'm accustomed to telling everybody to shut up on my live, and I'm a court.
Objection, Your Honor. I have one
to shut up, and now I've been holding it in, Your Honor. Please just let me.
Order. Nosy has one last question.
I have a question. Does that sound like FWA to anybody in my chat? Because it doesn't sound like her to me. Just
No.
asking.
I was going to say, why don't they have FWA in there? What kind of court is that?
Go ahead, please.
You have somebody else playing the character of FWA and you're having court. That's not fair. Hell no. I object.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
My final question to you.
It's just a bunch of nosy people that want drama.
All these questions.
No wonder we're watching it.
Correct me if I'm wrong at any point. You stated that 2 days after.
Yeah, mistrial. We're not entertaining this. We are not entertaining this fucking. No, it's a fucking mistrial. The witnesses and the defendants, they're not all there. You can't have court when all people are not there. Court dismissed. Done. Bye. I need a cigarette. I'm stressed out. That can't happen. You cannot do that, Your Honor. You cannot hold court.
Shoot, Megan, the kind of money he's making, you need to hold court. You do a much better job. You could quit your full-time job at that rate.
I agree with her.
No. You cannot have court if all the plaintiffs and all the defendants and all the evidence is not there. It is definitely a fucking mistrial. It's like, we'll listen because it's fun. I'm just joking.
There's my baby cousin. Hi, Sarah. Not you, bad dog.
I was gonna say,
I absolutely would not have. And I want to correct you on one thing. You said I had received subs and things of that nature. I never received a sub on anyone's platform. But had we not fallen out, I would have still recanted the letter.
At what point of how would you have done it if you did not have a falling out?
Work was fabulous,
If
honey.
you did not fall out, you were still tight and very cool with FWA. How would you have gotten that letter back?
Megan, both myself and all of the comment cousins are wondering if you would take a dare to go over there and take a box and tell them how it is.
Contacted her or her lawyer to get that back. Do you think a falling out would have occurred?
Yes.
Or not.
When did you? Right.
Wait, what did you ask, honey?
Myself and the comment cousins think that you should go over there and take a box and tell them that it's a mistrial.
Do you want me to put on my judge wig?
I
And my
bet.
judge-
I dare you. I double dog dare you, girl.
Okay, please hold.
Because I tried to make a judgment for people based on my own experiences with them. I have not experienced the
You
character
have a
that
lot of questions of what they're doing.
do with other people, but I also don't believe that everybody gets the same version of you because there's different levels to friendship, right? So I gave her that grace. But when I experienced it myself,
I don't know. The boxes are
and
full.
had to start putting things together, and I felt like I was lied to, and I kept
the boxes are full over there.
feeling this
I don't
conflict.
know. I don't know if I
I
do
know
it.
you probably wouldn't get in there anyways. They might. I don't know.
I got a question for FWA.
Yes, sir.
How did you feel after? Cause you cussed her the Waka Flocka out. You cussed Lala out for filth. You cussed her out for filth, and you made her feel like she was spineless. Did you have any consciousness about how you? Cause you cussed her the fuck out. You cussed her like I ain't heard nobody cuss nobody out in a long time. Did you not feel some kind of way?
No, because I've been listening to For the Haters the way she cursed.
Hey, Your Honor, I have a question.
How do you feel about getting cussed out like that by FWA? How did it make you feel?
Your Honor, before I answer that, I saw a really good question. Did you at any time in the night?
Sorry, Pedro. It's a habit. I need a new name, guys. Help me.
Great question, because I've heard people want to ask that question. The answer to that question is absolutely not. I did not talk to FWA at all that night. I had no clue what was going on, and I sure, as a proud Pro 2A toting concealed license carry person, would never encourage an act of senseless violence. And what she did was a senseless violence, because you can't even use the argument of self-defense, because the threat was walking away from you. That's why he had shrapnel in his back.
Your Honor, may I go?
How long ago did
Comment section. Okay.
I think it was like September 23rd, 24th, somewhere in there, I think.
24th.
And so it's almost a month later. And so why haven't we heard you say this before now?
Because I've kept quiet. There's a lot going on. So I'm sitting here processing all of this, and I don't want to add insult to injury, because I know that she was under attack on this app for the alleged crime that was committed that she did in her personal life. And I did not want to add insult to injury on that. And I also did not want to potentially ruin an open investigation.
When she called you a bitch and told you you ain't shit, and it's because she cussed you out. She cussed you out.
You're right, Your Honor. And that was a great question that you asked me. I was stunned. Like I told you before, I was stunned. I was hurt. I was caught completely off guard. I was trying to process, like, why would you just attack me like that? What did I do to you? And I will agree that you said something a while ago. I don't agree that it was overstarting my platform. I truly believe that she thinks when I start my platform that I'm going to take some of that money with me. And I truly believe that it's not over me starting my platform. It's over money.
Hang tight.
To let a motherfucker just play on me and I'll say shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of standing up for motherfucking bitches and bitch niggas, and they think I'm not gonna say nothing about how they treat me. All that. I've been motherfucking pulling hair, scrapping, drags, and all the things. So at least come and talk to me. I shouldn't have to find out like that.
So, Lala, you believe that FWA was upset that you were starting your platform?
African Americans, because they all treat her so bad over here. So she do need to find like a space.
But whose fault is that?
It's the people's fault for lying, because a lot of people you just said.
But it's also her fault, Miss Not Like Most, for being in places where she know that people not gonna treat her right. Stay the fuck out the fucking boxes. I've been saying that
Didn't she tell you to stay the fuck out of here? Didn't she tell you?
Well, here's
Judge, he's trying to stay serious.
She just told you to stay the fuck out of them people boxes and stuff like that.
Hey, but guess what? She doesn't pay any. She doesn't pay any of my bills. I can do what what I want to.
May I ask a really quick question, Your Majesty?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So you believe that FWA wasn't simply upset because you decided to do your own thing, right? You don't think that she was upset about that?
I thought that was Megan at first.
You would be splitting the audience?
Yes, that and that I have not donated to her lawyer's cash out or her lawyer fund.
And she mentioned that? She mentioned that you didn't donate to her?
No, but she threw very sly, shady remarks like somebody messaged her asking me why, or asking about so-and-so not donating to the platform. She would always say, I need gifts. And when she said she needed gifts in Live Gold, people would start throwing money at her and throwing the gifts at her and hitting the Live Gold. And I never did. I just gave what I could recycle. I never spent extra money.
Have you ever given her a cash out before, ever?
Yes, I gave her a total of, I think it was $55 or $60.
But you're telling me your good friend just came home from being in prison, and you told everybody that you wanted them to run it around her, but you refused to give somebody who's suffering you out of
Bailiff Newby. Order.
Too many guns.
Are you eating in this courtroom?
Your Honor, I can, they're going over so much.
The DA, she needs to eat, okay? She's human and she's working long hours. You have to give her some reprieve, please.
Order. Ain't nobody asked you nothing, counsel.
I fucking love him.
Give a dang. I don't care if you over there eating your face, biting your fingernails. Do you know how long? Order. Do you know how long it's been since I've been able to bite my damn finger?
No, he's not. Stop.
Order. I can't even whistle. I can't even whistle. Hush!
I'm sorry, you guys.
Y'all in this box eating shit, crunching and smacking and shit, biting fingernails and shit. Yes, bailiff.
I just received a phone call from the Supreme Court of the United States of MySpace, and they are threatening to take over this case if you continue your outbursts.
I believe I'm just
We are the Supreme Court over here.
to address my accusers. They, these people in here, they've been calling me names, not addressing me properly, and I've been made to pay way more than them. You said in your...
I don't want you to, and neither does the Peanut Gallery, but it would be hilarious if you popped up with your wig and now, I'm the Supreme Court. Oh my God.
And yet,
drop Queen, that'll be the money gun, drop Queen.
Your Honor, in my defense, I was muted, Your Honor, eating my cold cut sandwich. Okay?
And you said we couldn't eat with the camera
and I paid that money gun for the DA. I paid it on her behalf.
And drop Queen and eat for an hour.
No, he said we could eat with the camera off. My camera has not been on, Your Honor.
Never. You turned your own microphone on because you wanted to address the litigant. Y'all, for the FWA, they've been in here defending you all night long. They've been berating Lala with their lines of questioning.
No, they have not got questions for myself.
The assistant DA has been running her up a flagpole tonight.
They've been just playing court. I'm ready to drop some information because they haven't
She hasn't provided nothing.
Lala, you did say that you had evidence that you wanted to present to this court tonight. Lala, do you have said evidence?
I sent you the letter that I sent. What else would you like?
Why does she email me?
Okay.
I will say, I do want to say this, right? Because I do know that there's a lot of questioning about why I quit financially supporting her.
No, we're past that now. We're past that.
Well, no, because somebody actually mentioned it, and I want to say this. It's very hard for me to contribute to someone who says, I need help, and you have a $20,000 or whatever the lawyer fee is, but yet you're being very braggadocious, you're being very unhumble, you have like this bossy attitude, like I'm that B word, and you want to act like that, but yet you have this $20,000 lawyer fee, but yet you're bragging about going to get your nails done, your hair done, and shopping. I'm sorry, I can't get on board with that, because if I had a $20,000 lawyer fee, I'd be eating oodles and noodles to pay that $20,000 lawyer fee.
Nothing has changed. She's always an additional question. I have an additional question.
Well, let me see if her attorney wanted to speak on, because she's her attorney. Did you want to try to control your client here?
Your Honor, I just wanted to bring this to the court's attention that we are not here for a popularity contest. It is clear that my client has a reputation across this side of Messy TikTok, and that the reason we are here tonight is because of a failed friendship that has been severed. And my client was on the receiving end. And so, if I may speak freely, Your Majesty?
Please.
Please? Okay. So, there has been proof submitted on the blogs that prior to the release of FWA, my client was frantic. She was going from inbox to inbox, inquiring into the whereabouts of her friend. Okay? And there's proof of that, and Friends with Attitude has also spoken to that and kind of said that Lala was calling everybody. She was inboxing and messaging everybody, okay? This is only to speak to the friend that my client was, okay? We also saw Lala spring into immediate action.
She's testifying, Your Honor. She can't testify for the plaintiff defendant.
Overruled. She's speaking on in behalf of conversations she's had with her client. That's overruled.
We saw our client spring into immediate action, as evidenced on another clip that we also heard, with her saying, "Okay, you guys, we need to rally around."
Contradict your client's own statement? That's why I told you might need to sidebar with your client. Doesn't that contradict your client's own statement when your client said that she's been feeling this way ever since she heard about it, and so forth and so on? So doesn't that
Excuse me, Your Honor. So the days that I'm talking about, this will be the day. This will be the very first day. The very first day that FWA went live, when she made specific comments as to what happened. He's pulling shrapnel out of his ass and comments like that. That was this day. This was the first day before we saw the Facebook video. Lala sprang into action on behalf of her friend. We heard Lala say, "Okay, you guys, we need to spring into action. I need you guys to touch that live goal, that live goal. I need you guys to hit that."
But again, that goes again to what I'm saying. That if she sprung into action when she found out about this, that, and some other stuff, and she was this is a month later. It's almost a month later. We're almost a month.
Your Majesty, are you understanding what I'm saying? She sprung into action before she had the
intelligence in this court.
I am not. I apologize. She sprung into action immediately upon hearing only the information from FWA.
Spell graph, Your Honor. Spell graph.
At that point, we had not seen, because what my client just testified to is that once she saw that Facebook video, she realized that the story that we had been presented on the first day was not true. She realized that what Friends with Attitude had explained to us was not true. That is what I'm speaking to. She was a friend
I want to hear
her
from
friend.
FWA. I want to hear from FWA because I think this court has heard all it's need to hear in this case. If FWA has something that she wants to add to this that might change the direction or whatever, I want to hear from FWA.
Thank you, Your Honor. First of all, how can you say that I would disclose something that could possibly put me behind bars or get my bail revoked to someone that I've been, quote unquote, friends with, but yet never gave them my number? Come on, let's be for real about this. And all of the things that have happened on TikTok, she just said her attorney stated that she has a reputation all over this app. I want to know what reputation, because I'm going to answer that. So Lala, since your attorney said that you have a reputation, what is the reputation you have all over this side of the messy TikTok?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, exactly. I'm going to tell you what it is. What you do is you get in people's DM and you try to play one person against anyone that they have issues with. You know what? I have the DMs where you hit me up in regards to Nitra and in regards to HB. And if I had been that messy ass bitch, then we would probably be dealing with a court case between the two of us right now.
Ooh, what's this? Get your screenshot, y'all.
Let's go ahead and address this DM. Do you remember reaching out to me?
I'm confused on what this has to do with the court case.
Because you're saying that you're trying to give this court the idea that you're not messy and that friends with attitude would trust you to tell you all of the personal information when you do double down. You do double down because you were friends with Miss Nitra, right?
These are old. What is going on?
Because you knew there was an issue with Miss Nitra and I, right? Then when you no. Then when you sat back and saw that I had an issue with HB, then you hit me up with HB, right? Wait a minute. You were friends with Miss Nitra, but yet you hit me up. You were friends. You told me in there that you supported HB, but yet you hit me up. And you can read the message. I didn't respond to none of that fuck shit. Because let me tell you, I am a 3-letter FTH, but I am not friends with attitude. And that's where that mistake was made. You got in close with friends with attitude, and you sat over there and you said that, oh my God, I supported friends with attitudes. Baby, you didn't. If you've been friends with her for 2 years and you've only given her $50 and a money gun, if you've only given her $50 and a money gun over 2 years, but yet now all of a sudden you think she's upset with you about money, come on. Either she know that you can't afford to give her money and she was enjoying you, or you're lying. Because no friend of mine that I would tell that, look, I either shot my ex or I didn't, would I tell you that and then not trust you to have my phone number? Come on, let's get for real about this.
She actually did. So you actually did.
No. We're going with what you said. What
she
you
pled the fifth.
In this court. That's what we're going on right now.
Can I speak?
I'm waiting on the question. Were you friends with Nitra?
Yes.
Okay, but yet you were friends with Nitra, but yet you turned around and DM'd me about Nitra, right?
Me and Nitra were not friends at the time I sent you the DM.
Oh, so you used to backstabbing your friends. So when you fall out of friends, that's what you're doing right now. you're making it seem like this is about friends with attitudes. No, this is about Lala doing what Lala does best.
She's never been a good friend to anybody.
That's not true.
Order. From the evidence that has been submitted to this court, it's been demonstrated that FWA hasn't been a friend to anyone.
And I never said I did. But what she came to this courtroom and said was a bunch of lies. Okay.
So, would you like me to go get my screenshots of my IG and let you know?
Yeah, go get all of that because you said another lie.
She said you're mad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
There's some stuff I have to omit because it has personal information in it regarding her and her children.
Order. FWA, this is the last time I'm going to warn you.
Yes, sir.
Go on mute.
Okay, so Your Honor, I do want to say this. People think that I was not a good friend to her when she was being ran through on this app, being doxxed by.
Order. Wait. Can you clear up ran through, please?
Oh my God, bro.
Let me clarify, right? When she was being drugged by the YT messy talk side, because that's what we called it, so that's what I'll refer to it as. She was being doxxed very horribly. There was actually a page made that had that doc put pictures up of her kids and things of that nature. She messaged me on the back end saying, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? So I actually helped get her some information that would help her protect her family. I did that on the back end. I stayed very quiet about it because I don't believe in allowing, I'm going to help my friend. She messaged me, I'm going to help her. But the thing about it is this, just because I did not start contributing to her Cash App or anything like that until I became a mod. I would throw her gifts and stuff like that, absolutely, but I'm not going to, I didn't like send her Cash Apps and things of that nature because I didn't have it. Also, when she gave me a phone call when she got out of her 5-day bid, she did tell me specifically that she put shrapnel in someone's back. And I said, who? And she said, my baby daddy. And I chuckled just like I did because I was in absolute disbelief that
let the record reflect that FWA did have to do 5 days hard time.
And she literally told me exactly, like, she told me what happened. Obviously, she didn't give me all the intricate details until we got to TikTok and we got the details. But yes, she did tell me on a phone call that she did what she did.
Okay.
So I'm saying that to say, if you did not consider me a friend, why would you tell somebody why you were doing a 5-day bid for doing a senseless act of violence?
And that's my point. You're not a damn friend because if you were a friend, those words that just came out of your mouth in front of all of these people, you don't betray a friend and go ahead and tell everybody what was said on the back end. That's supposed to be your friend.
Did she just say a senseless act?
It ain't like we don't know.
That you're, but regardless.
Regardless of the situation, she told private conversations. She came to internet and told everybody on the fucking internet what she did. So it ain't like it's some big secret.
Order. Lala, the court will admonish you in regards to your language so that we can keep control of the environment. That's why no one has been using profanity with you, and we're gonna. The court is gonna. You will get no other warning. Your next violation will be a money gun to this court.
Your Majesty, may I ask my client a question, please?
Lala, you might want to let your attorney speak for you for a little while.
I am.
Lala, can you, with as little detail as possible, tell us how or FWA is speaking to, and she has evidenced some messages between you and her where you are speaking negatively of Nitra. We have to address it now because you have corresponded with her and she's... What brought you to to correspond with for the haters to try to bring out information about Nitra, please?
Oh, we don't have
Why
we don't have
did
the
you do that?
chat.
If you were friends with Nitra,
Shit.
I don't recall exactly why I reached out to for the haters. I don't recall. I don't know if she had a live or she said something or she was dragging her. I don't recall exactly why. But at the date of the time that the evidence was presented, it stated like March of 2024. For Nitra and I were no longer friends at that point, and she had spent a good month or two dragging me on TikTok.
okay, and that's the part that I was trying to get to. Was what made you want to do that? Because you can stop being friends with someone and not want to speak negatively of them. Okay, and so I'll ask the same thing here right now. What is the reason that you decided to just go over and start your own platform and start going live on your own? What happened to make you want to separate that way from Friends with Attitude?
Truthfully, I have been wanting to do it for a little bit of time. I have been thinking about it. A lot of friends of mine have been encouraging me to do so off the app.
Wait, stop. Lala, I asked you that.
Yeah, I told you that. I've been thinking about it for like a month.
Hold up, Lala. Hang tight to take a two. I specifically asked you that question. I actually even doubled down on it and reiterated the question.
Okay, so hold on.
Let me finish. I asked you that. I specifically asked you that. If anybody else had spoken to you, Drop Queen, go on mute, Drop Queen. I specifically asked you if anybody in your personal life, I said on TikTok or any other platforms, blah 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 blah. I specifically asked you that, and you said,
I'm sorry.
And you said no. You were very emphatic, and even when I asked you the question in a different way, you said no again. So,
Okay, so I apologize.
Wait. I'm gonna need you to. I'll let you know when I'm done. But now somebody asked you the question in a different way, and now you're confirming. You're saying yes to the question that I asked you that you said no to.
There might have been a misunderstanding. So let me say this, right? This all stemmed from prior to me talking about going live. Friends had encouraged me. Well, she hadn't really encouraged me. She just said, "I think it would be a great thing for you."
I'm speaking directly to the fact that you said that no one else. I asked you, and you said no one else ever told you not said anything to you about your relationship with her. No one ever told you.
Nobody ever said anything about my relationship with her.
No. Right there, though. That's not what she.
I said platform. But the platform and her relationship are separate. My platform has nothing to do with with mine and her relationship. My platform had to do with me. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go have conversations, and I was gonna even though I was gonna start my own platform, I wasn't gonna stop supporting her. But the thing is that people were like, somebody actually told me this stemmed from a live that receipts only, and I had that. She was like, you would actually be really good at your platform, like. You have a lot of insight, just things of that nature.
Sorry.
So it wasn't like it was a big secret. I had talked about starting my own platform on Friends with the FWA.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, well then I'm confused, Kevin. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Let's go back. You're going back. I'm speaking specifically about your relationship with her after the incident. That's what we were just speaking about. And I asked you that earlier. If anybody has said anything to you, told you that you need to cut her off, cut her loose, whatever.
No one has told me that.
Lala, baby girl, please let me finish talking.
Is it just me or is the judge confused?
I'm confused. I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. What's going on with this letter? What letter was written? I don't know. I think he's confused too.
And no both times, so there was no misunderstanding about what. So I'm caught up here, right? So please.
Look, even they're confused over there. Everybody's fucking confused.
So that's why I'm caught up at, right?
All right. Who wants up? Flip Flop, you want up? She gonna fucking lay it all out for us.
Lala wrote a character witness for FWA and she took it back after they had their falling out.
Yeah, but didn't the attorney or whoever just ask Lala about her platform?
I think that's what he's confused on.
Right.
Okay, so I think what he's confused on, and not really confused, but he's seeing that she is doing this because she had the falling out with FWA. And Lala is sitting here saying that, you know, she started seeing things after she seen the one Facebook video.
Right.
So he's just kind of showing that, like, she's not being truthful. Like, she's all over the place.
I agree with that. But so FWA confronted her, not really confronted her, but asked her in the live the other day, you know, why did Lala have a conversation with somebody else about how she had gotten a manager, which I believe is the same one that FWA, the agency that FWA goes through, and like why she didn't say anything to FWA about it, because I guess she had told somebody else that she wanted, you know, to build her own platform and like go live and stuff like that.
She had told receipts.
Right, there you go. And friends just felt like, dude, I thought we were like besties. Like, you know, why wouldn't you tell me? Like, and she's like, well, I just, you know, with everything you had going on, I didn't want to like, you know, bring you anything that you didn't need to deal with. And I mean, friends had a valid point. She was like, but you literally send me people's lives and shit all the time. Well, I mean, like, you know, why do we need to find? So I think friends felt like kind of bamboozled in a way. Like, is Lala like, sorry, why do I get a call from my kids every time I'm literally up here for 2 minutes? You know, I think she kind of felt like, you know, why would she leave her out of that? And why wouldn't she just tell her, like, maybe there was a part of friends, and I don't know this because I haven't talked to her, but I can imagine, I'm sure it was like, you know, with everybody coming after friends, maybe friends thought, like, is she doing something kind of shady? Like, is she going to, like, leave my platform? And then, you know what I mean? Like, kind of flip-flop a little bit. No shade to your name, girl.
That's what I was thinking, too, is that, like,
rightfully so,
FWA has been warned so many times about Lala, and she was probably opening her eyes and, like, you know, everybody is right about her. You know, she's not like who she says she is. And regarding Kevin, I think that he is doing that for a reason, because he wants her to fall into her lies. So then it shows that she's not a good friend, and that she is a liar and she is a racist. Because I don't know if y'all know Lala, like Black Messy Talk. She goes into their boxes and their panels, and she like rage baits them, and she race baits them, and
But I think she just kind of told on herself. If you just heard her, she kind of just said, like, she was like, oh, you know, whenever this happened, like, you know, I had to take a step back because, you know what, I felt like she was impulsive, and I felt like, you know, basically what this you know, surrounding this incident, right, with Friends with Attitudes and her ex or whatever, she made it sound like that's when she had to kind of like, you know, it dawned on her, like, oh, I can't, like, I don't agree with this. But then she just said a second ago, I was still going to support her even if I had my own platform. I mean, let's be honest, had they not had that own conversation, if Friends wouldn't have called her out on it, then, I mean, they'd be just fine, you know?
Exactly.
But I can see where Friends is coming from, to be honest, because I've been that way too, where, like, you feel like, are your own people just gonna, like, fucking turn on you because of the pressure or too many other people, you know, like, that are bothering her about it? But she really wasn't. Lala was not like 100% forthright in her answers to friends when friends asked her. And I don't think friends came across like, fuck you, I can't believe you'd be on your own platform. But, you know what I mean? Like, would that not be a conversation you'd have, especially because that's your friend and she'd help you build it?
On top of that,
And
Bougie, like, she had just told me maybe a week ago that FWA and Receipts had a fallen out of some sort. Because I said, like, I haven't seen Receipts over there in a while. And she's like, yeah, they kind of had a falling out or whatever. But then she turned around and went to Receipts Live and told Receipts.
And that's what she was upset about.
Yeah.
And that's what she's upset about, is that they're supposed to be friends. But instead of going to Friends and giving her the good news, she went to Receipts Live.
Or getting any help from friends, like any advice. Because she did use Friends agency. Like, that's Friends agency, right? Like, why didn't you tell her? Like, oh, hey, I just signed up. Or, you know, hey, will you help me build my platform?
Do you think that she did that so Friends would end the friendship and she wouldn't feel so guilty about it?
You know, I really don't know.
I
was
think this is
shocked,
hate
actually,
bonding for her.
They broke away so quick. Like, I was shocked that was it. Like, I mean, I didn't expect that those two would, like, separate ways on something like that, right? It seemed very trivial to me. Girl, not yet.
Yes,
Girl.
I was gone for like 2 days and I come back and I shared the live to Lala. Then they started talking about it and I was like, oh shit. But it just
FWA did
happened so
say that.
quick.
Yes, but FWA did say that somebody was in her live, and I can't remember the screen name she said, but they were in the comments, and like she started reading the comments and things just started to like click for her and like make sense for her, and she realized that, you know, Lala really isn't a good friend to her. Now, I will say, and I actually had this conversation with FWA last night, that it does shock me that she is doing this because she did ride hard for FWA. But at the same time, like, it was the same thing with, like, OG and I when we had our falling out. Like, it felt like it was all TikTok, and all the negative shit on TikTok. But at the same time, like, we still at least had conversations about the good things that happen, like, within our family, you know, off of TikTok. Like, that's what a friendship is. And it seems like she was just, I don't know. I see where FWA is coming from, and I do feel bad for her, but this is really shitty what Lala is doing.
If you really look at it, I'm sorry, but if you really look at it, FWA rode harder for Lala because a lot of people like went after FWA because of Lala.
Bougie, can you I'm going to take a left for a minute, but Bougie, can you clarify to Megan why the other side is mad at Cassandra real quick?
Oh, because she talks to me on the back end?
Yeah, I seen that.
That's why.
Yeah, I explained to Megan, but I wanted her to hear